Hello, and welcome to tonight's live stream. Welcome back to Chef Brick. So we are back at LFM after a 7-week schedule of racing in Apex Racings. We're now back into LFM. So tonight we're at Watkins Glen for a 25-minute sprint race. So unfortunately we're back in the rookies. I'll tell you guys about that in a second. So yes, unfortunately I had a bit of a bad experience with LFM at the weekend. I qualified at Hungaroring in my best ever qualifying. I think I qualified P7. I was pole for a while, and unfortunately, it was a bad race. I think I was effectively hit 5 times. I think in total, 4 from behind, and then 1. Somebody dive bomb on the inside and then cut in front of me, and basically I had no choice. I had to hit them. So I'm not feeling the love with with LFM at the moment. So unfortunately, because of that, our ELO took a massive tumble. We came from, I think we were P6 at the time. We got down to P13, and then when we finally had the last oomph taken against us, we came last, which was really, really not great. So I'm just going to adjust our tyre temps here, guys. Give me 1 second. Fortunately, my other monitor with this on is quite a way away, so I have to sort of reach 24.8, 24.8, 25.5, 5.1, 24.4. So, we don't want 105 litres, we just want 27 litres, 13. So what we can do, guys, we're in the practice service, so I'm just going to go out on track. The thing that hurt me actually at the weekend was quali. I was lightningly quick. I was really pleased with the pace that we were tracking, and then I just struggled with the car. I don't know if it was a setup, I don't know whether I got the tyre temperatures a little bit wrong. So we're just going to give the sort of race presets a bit of a go and see how we. Well, in this practice server, there's some fast guys doing 143, so we're not going to get anywhere closer to that tonight. If I can get to around a 145, that will be good. Give me a second. I'm just checking I've got crew chief running for my spotter. I think it is, but I'm just checking. The amount of apps and bits and pieces I have now to do all these different jobs. Yeah, we're running. Oh, we're an iRacing, that's not going to help. So let's just change that to Assetto Corsa, start crew chief.
Radio check.
Spotter, radio check.
Sweet, that's working. Brilliant. Alright, so race starts at 8:16, so we've got a couple of minutes. So let's just kind of go out, get a feel for the car in this race setup. And see how we get on. I mean, unfortunately, because of what happened at the weekend at the Hungaroring, I'm back in the rookies, which is a bit rubbish, really.
The brakes are cold. We need to get some heat into them.
So with this race, really, my emphasis is just to get a good position, obviously, if we can. But I just want to stay out of trouble. There's a YouTuber called Bongo Racing. I do recommend you check out his channel. It's a great channel. I was watching his stream, and he had a bad weekend at the Hungaroring, and then equally had a bad race at Watkins Glen as well, really. So
Sector 3 is yellow. Sector 3 is now clear.
So, which, I mean, this has always been a track that. Let's get this guy past me. Yes, I know you want to get past. I know. Okay, there you go. There you go.
Left side. Clear left.
Some fast guys in this practice server. Some 143s.
Sector 3 is clear.
Ooh. One thing that I keep finding, I'm driving the Ferrari at the moment. I'm not quite used to the gearing, because the BMW typically would go down to lowest second gear, and there's quite a gap between second and first gear. I'm finding that the downshifts are a little bit quicker in the Ferrari, and I tend to be downshifting into first where I don't mean to be. So that's caught me out a few times.
Yellow flag in Sector 1. Sector 1 is now green.
So how we doing? So we've got it's about 7 minutes. We're just trying to get a bit of feel.
That's a new fastest lap for Seifert, 144.58. Yellow flag in Sector 2, B30.
So it's braked a little bit too early there.
On your left. Clear left.
So I think Watkins Glen is one of my favourite tracks. It's not my quickest. I mean, I think
Andrew, you've got 10 minutes of fuel
I've
remaining.
finally broken into the 146, but I'm quite a way off from hitting a 145.
Has stacked it. Green flag in sector 2. Sector 1 is 0.8 off the base.
But for me, LFM has just become such a crash fest.
Sector 3, yellow flag.
Which is just such a shame, really, because this is my third season at LFM, and so far it's not showing me a lot of love. Let's get this.
Right side. Clear right.
So yeah, so I'm not sure. I mean, my goal today is, like I said, is just to gain back safety rating, and my Milo is garbage. There's no way around that. It doesn't really reflect where I am as a driver, unfortunately, but it is what it is. So it's Operation Salvage Elo. But for me, I just want to get back out of the rookies, back into the irons, and I'm probably quite more interested now in the endurance racing, to be fair, having sort of done Apex Online with sort of 60-minute races.
Sector 1 is green.
That feels like it's more enjoyable to me now. Checking all the time, how are we doing? Than sort of doing these sort of these short sprints. .149, that was slow, Andrew.
Yellow flag, stay
that was
sharp.
very slow.
Incident clear, green flag. Sector 2 is yellow.
Just let him go, we're not trying to race.
Green flag, sector 2.
Ooh. I was trying to let the first guy out, and then the second guy out came flying. It's the problem with these practice lobbies when you
Yellow
got
flag.
fast guys. Oh, there's a guy reversing. Hey! But yeah, I was getting down to the 146s in practicing.
You're clear, incident clear.
So we'll see how we go today. I think that corner there is probably my weakest corner.
Your brake temperatures are fine, mate. Green flag in sector 1.
And that's quite a twitchy corner. But it is an awesome track to drive. I mean, I've driven this track quite a lot recently in iRacing, and it's an absolute pleasure. This guy's going to get past me. There you go.
B31.
Oh, just covered that corner way too fast.
Sector 2 is now green.
There's some extremely fast guys in
Right.
here. 143 is like pro level
Right.
speed. So we've got 5 minutes before we have to jump into the lobby.
Yellow flag, green flag, you're clear. Okay, Andrew, you've used half your fuel.
Still not sure if the Ferrari is better than the BMW, but okay. He's apologised.
The guy behind has just done a 147.15. Yellow flag, incident clear. Green flag. Fastest
We're asking
lap
why
for
somebody
Schultz,
parked on the last corner.
143.93. 5 minutes of fuel remaining. 5 minutes.
So, because this is a rookie race, we're going to get a real mixture of skill sets. Realistically, just want to try and finish top 15 if we can. Oh gosh, there's a car off there.
Clear left. On your left. Hold your line.
And we don't want to be losing safety racing.
Sector 2 is green.
Hold your line. You're in the middle. 3 wide. Clear all round.
B30. That's your fastest lap. You've just done it. 148.77.
Still too slow. Needs to be much quicker. So I am running a raced setup, so as opposed to a quali setup.
Yellow flag, sector 2.
So we've got 2 minutes of practice time.
Green
But the
flag,
setup feels
sector
good.
2.
The car feels good.
Sector 3 is green.
But yeah, it's such a great track. A great thing about this track compared to the Hungarian ring is there is potential to overtake. Should probably stay in third gear there. Let me give it a second. There's a lot of potential to overtake, which is good. Car ahead is doing some weaving. Okay, so a couple of minutes, then we can jump into the lobby. We just lost it there.
Okay, Andrew, we're running on fumes, mate. Coming to the pits at the end of this lap. Box this lap. New fastest lap for Seifert, 143.76.
Clear right.
Yellow flag.
So extremely fast car. I mean, 143 is absolutely crazy times. I mean, say in practice yesterday, I got down to a 146, and it was quite a high 146. So I wasn't sort of breaking 145 country. If I can get down to 146 in quali, I'd be pleased with that. It should have put me in reasonable stead.
Incident clear. Green flag.
Ooh, ooh. Okay, we don't want to be doing that. Ouch, that hurts. Let's not do that again in the real race, but I guess this is a
Yellow
practice.
flag. The bodywork's in pretty bad shape. We might need to fix that.
Yes, I think we will have to fix that, so let's go into garage. So we don't want to do that in the actual race, Andrew. That would be bad. So a quick look. 148, okay, 149. Some extremely fast guys in here, but we said we are running our race setup, not our quali setup. So I'm just going to slightly tweak my UI for a second. Give me 1 second. I'm running race labs. Actually, you guys won't see these at the moment, but I'm just running race labs. And we've got the relatives. Let's just... So we're just going to get rid of that. Auto open. Then we go to relatives and do it open. Or not, just trying to adjust race labs. It's saying nope, I'm not going to let you. Okay, we'll leave it for now. So, okay, let's see if we can get actually into the lobby now. So let's jump out of here. Quit. Did you want to quit? Thank you. Cool. So, if today isn't a complete disaster from a racing point of view, which hopefully it isn't, we'll continue to stream sort of LFM on a Tuesday, all being well. So I'm just going to get the login code for the server. So unfortunately, we see what we are in split 6. So again, we're sort of the last split, which isn't great. But again, we just want to focus on getting the race, a good position, getting it out of this appalling run we've had with the ELO. I mean, to be fair, the first 2 races this season have actually been pretty good. I had positive ELO for the first 2 races. Okay, so there's 7 splits altogether, so we're not at the bottom split. That's something at least. But we're definitely not sort of reflecting where we should be with where we are. So definitely split 6. Okay, so let's jump into the lobby. Split 6 is where my glasses fail me. There we go. Cool. Wrong password. Okay, let's try that again. Enter the password. Split 6. Connect. Right, we're in. Okay, sweet, brilliant. Cool. So, from a quali point of view, we want to be. So we got. Okay, we better get a wriggle on. So we've not got. The other thing as well is that with these races compared to Apex, it's a shorter qualifying time. So quali. So we're 25, 28. Let me just adjust our temps slightly. 25. Track. Oh, 28. Okay, so we're looking at. One second. 24.5, 24.5, 25.2, 24.1, and a 24.8. Okay, fuel. So we'll just increase the fuel slightly because we want to actually have a good run. What we'll do is we'll try and get a banker in, and then we'll come back out with a sort of smaller amount of fuel then. Cool. So I think
That's the end of the
12
session.
minutes
P14.
quali. So we've been ranked car 19, so not great. So clearly LFM doesn't think a lot of us from that point of view, so it's all to play for. Just while we're doing this, I'm just going to go and get my fuel calculator for later. Okay, so 11 minutes, not a lot of time. Let's see if we can get a incident-free quality time of around 1:46. If we get a 1:46, I'll be happy with that. Whether we will, I'm not sure. So the track is okay. The track's not too bad. 29.
All clear. Push now. Okay, Andrew. We've got 11 minutes to get a decent lap in. We need to get some heat into these brakes.
Yep. So let's just try and get a sort of a initial lap. I mean, it is just an epic racetrack. I mean, it's the track I've driven the most, and for the amount of hours I've actually driven around this track, I should be faster than I actually am, but you know, I just haven't quite fully nailed. All yet, but I guess practice makes it perfect. Okay, so we've got a slow car ahead. That's not ideal. Let us pass because this guy is slow. He is, that's good at least.
Flag.
Ooh. So it's still not temperature. So we need to be around 26 psi in terms of pressure. That'll give us the optimal grip, so we're not quite there yet. So hopefully.
All right, Andrew. 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left.
Well, that was a bit driving Miss Daisy around that corner, but we'll get past this guy. Ooh, bit of sideways. He does like to go a bit sideways, does this Ferrari? So tyres still not at optimal temperature, so grip's going to be interesting. Car was going literally sideways then.
Yellow flag. Green flag.
So hopefully these will come up to where they need to be this lap. If they don't, we'll just have to tweak them slightly because it's very, very slidey. Well, look at that oversteer then. Okay, so this just about getting where they need to be. Still not quite all at one with this Ferrari. It's definitely quicker than the BMW, but it's
Yellow flag.
it is just it's very slidey, and that definitely hurt me the Hungarian ring.
Fastest lap for Michael, 1:48.03. That's a new fastest lap for Shepherd, 1:46.82.
Okay.
New fastest lap for Bachmann, 146.39. Fastest lap for Fairweather, 145.57.
Okay, that's fast. The tyres are coming up. Okay, that's how we get here.
Green flag, sector 1. Sector 2 is clear, P7.
P7, okay.
Sector 3 is 1.6 seconds off the pace.
That isn't going to be quick enough. 149 is pretty poor. We need to be much quicker than that. So that's we're gonna tumble with that time.
Yellow flag, sector 2. Green flag, sector 2. Your brake temperatures look good.
Just got that braking a bit too wrong, but okay, not too bad. Still don't like how twitchy this Ferrari is compared to the BMW.
You're a second off the pace in sector 2.
Yep, okay. Oh, lost quite a bit of time through that.
Half your fuel left.
Okay. That was better. Still not great, but better.
7th position. You're a second off the pace in sector 3.
But there was another car then. Not okay, P7. Again, I don't think we'll hold that, but we need to be around 146 really. The tyres are coming up, so we've got 2 laps. Let's see if we can get a good lap round here now.
Sector 1 is 1.2 off the pace.
That was not great through there, just clipped. Oh, no, that's the
yellow
okay,
flag.
no flag.
Okay, Andrew, 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left. Incident clear, back to green flag.
So P9, we can definitely go faster than that. That's quite slow for us really. See what we'll do. We'll pull up here and we'll go back to the
fuel left.
Yeah. Let's go back.
You've gone outside of track limits there.
I have indeed. So let's go back to garage. I'm just going to close race labs because it's getting in the way and it's not really helping. I'm just going to close that a second. There we go. That's gone. I'm just going to just check my brake setup because I was playing around with my brakes yesterday when I was racing at iRacing, and I was just okay, it's fine, that's fine. Might just increase that slightly. No, we'll leave it 150. Okay, so where are we? Timing timetables. So P9, 147. So it's not an ultra fast field. So okay, 10. So let's get out now. Let's get to 146. Where does the 146 get us? 146 get us at top 7. So we know we can do that. So fuel. Let's just drop down. Just try and get 2 good laps in. We know we can do a 146 if we put our mind to it. So let's go ahead and do that. Just going to knock the TC down a fraction actually. See if that helps. Okay, so P10. We know we can go at least a second faster than that.
All clear on pit exit. The incident's clear. Green flag, blue flag. You've got cold brakes all round. Be careful.
So we've probably
The
got...
car ahead has just done a 146 with 6-1.
Okay, so let's try and get into... I mean, a top 10 quali would start. I'd be happy with that. It would be nice to try and... I mean, I say I was P7 at the weekend.
Blue flag.
So he flashed me, but obviously he was clearly on a fast lap, so we're going to hold him up. But we're not. We're just obviously getting our tyres back up. Quite tricky. We're really a short quality time to try and get the tyres back up to where they need to be pressure wise.
That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
Oh, the car is nice bit of glide in there. Nice bit of super slide. That's something that this Ferrari just loves to do. I never really had problems with sliding.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
With the BMW, it was pretty much rock
Green
solid.
flag, sector 1.
Right, okay, here we go. I think we might struggle to get to 1.6, but let's see what we can do.
10th position.
It's amazing how fast the
Green flag in
super
sector
fast
2.
guys get 143s. It's just, it's like they are literally aliens. I don't know how they do it.
You're 2/10 off the pace in sector 1. Your brake
Okay.
temperatures are looking good.
That's good.
That's a new fastest lap for fair weather. 145.05.
So 2/10. That was much better through there. I don't think we're going to break the 1.6s, but just getting a decent last lap win will be good.
Sector 2 is 0.9 off the pace. Okay, Andrew. 5 minutes of fuel remaining. 5 minutes.
Just a bit granny through there, unfortunately.
The guy ahead's last lap time is a 146.43.
Okay.
Sector 1, yellow flag. It looks like Bush and Coulson have spun off.
So I think we were quite quick out, but saved a bit of time off.
Green flag, sector 1. Yellow flag.
Okay, so we didn't change our position,
Car
but it was
right.
our best time, which was good. Oops, get off the track, so I don't want to maybe to crash into us. Turn to garage. Okay, so P10, so the 146 would have put us right up there, but we did get it. Just no point, we weren't quick enough.
That's the end of the session. P10.
So let's just work out our fuel now. This is where I tend to struggle really, is I tend to over fuel. So we are on a 25.
25 minutes.
We're
P10.
averaging around a 147. So set up, load, race fast.
The track temp is 28. The air temp is 25 Celsius.
Correct setup, fuel. So we're averaging around 3.25 litres per lap, total capacity of 120. So we need 32 litres of fuel. So I never quite know if SimGrid's fuel calculator is conservative or not, so I always feel like I need to overcompensate for fuel, but let's do that. Let's just look at, so at 24, 27, so let's just lower these temperatures down slightly. So we should be at 24.7, 24.7, 25.4, 24.3, and 25. Yep, bingo, okay, sweet. Okay. I know I can drive safely around Watkins Glen. Whether everybody else can drive safely around Watkins Glen will remain to be seen. So, if we get a top 10 finish, I'll be extremely happy with that. If we can not get collided into, I'll be happy with that. And if we don't crash on the first lap, we'll be happy with that. So let's see. There's our goals. There's our goal. Let's see how many we can get. So thank you, that one Llama, for checking the channel again. I really appreciate that. So if you are new to the channel, a like is appreciated. A sub is awesome. We're just sort of building our channel. We're still a very small channel, but all the help is massively appreciated. I do hope you enjoy our content. We're not the fastest, but we're learning, and we try and drive safely all the time. So yeah, thanks for checking us out. Okay, so 9 seconds to go.
Follow car number 07.
So it's a short start to the track, just a couple of corners, so not a huge amount of time for tyres to come up to temperature. Is everybody going to try and win the race on the first corner? I suspect they are. What I desperately don't want to happen is someone to drive into the back of me. That's happened more times than it should. This is the one thing that I do miss compared to sort of Apex Online, is just sort of everyone just seems to be, oh well, no one's going to raise a incident warning, so I'll just drive like a muppet. There's a car already up my ass.
Green, let's go, let's go.
Car right.
This
Hold
car
your
is
right.
already
Clear right.
starting to do a close examination of me.
On your right.
So there's a bit of contact. Oh yeah, there's already contact. Someone's already decided to knock me off. That was quite nice of them.
Right side. Clear right.
So that was literally the first corner. That was the yellow car that was behind me. Decided to just nudge me off. That was quite kind of him.
Left side. Clear
This is
left.
where people just try and... I don't get why people try and win a race on the first corner. It's not going to be the case. Yes, I think we lost a couple of positions just with people being a bit aggressive at the start.
Fair weather is now in the lead.
Oh, bit of oversteer there, not good. Just lost a bit of time with the guys ahead. Tyre's not quite up to temperature yet. So what I don't want to do is lose too much pace on the guys ahead. The guys behind me are battling. Any kind of mistake and there's a big procession.
Oh, we should be doing better than this. P12.
We would be doing better, crew chief, if I hadn't have been whacked on that very first corner. But anyway, we're through lap one. losing a little bit of time on the guys ahead, so just keep it. So we were through that quite nicely. Definitely made a bit of time up there. Just a bit twisty on that corner. So there's 3 seconds between me and 13th. So we're just getting there with our PSIs, which is good. So there's a bit of a gap now between me and the guys behind, but there's a bit of a gap forming with the guys ahead.
You've just done a 149.16.
So just try and pick up the pace a little bit. There's a bit of a gap forming now between me and the guys ahead, which is not ideal. So 5 minutes in, nice and clean through.
Okay, Andrew, you're reeling. Torso in. The gap's now 1.2.
Okay. So there's a bit of a gap forming between all the cars actually. Better through there. Didn't push it too hard.
That's 20 minutes to go.
Oh, a bit of sliding. Managed to catch it. This Ferrari does like a good slide. Oh, there's a car off there. I'm not sure what he's done. We'll have that, thank you very much. Okay, faster lap. I think this car's now pushing behind me.
B11.
So he's not going to beat me with that kind of exit out of there. Or maybe he is. He's got a bit of a fly up the hill. Just don't touch me. Oh, he's clipped the wall. Is he going to try and make a dive bomb down here? Okay, that's good through that. It is very slidey. This Ferrari. Slidey, slidey. Okay, 3 laps done. 20 minutes to go. So easy to mess up with that corner and get significant oversteer.
144.86.
That's fast. Okay, we're broke into 147s, that's good. That was a
lap
better
time was at 1:47.82.
Okay, that was better. So the guy ahead is lapping a bit quicker than us, I think. That chicane is an absolute killer if you get it wrong.
Yellow flag. The gap to Thorsen in front is now 2.1. Green flag, you're clear of the incident.
Okay. So we're getting a bit of distance between me and the guys behind, which is good.
The gap to Maul behind is now 2.0.
Always feel like I'm driving Miss Daisy through that corner.
Alright Andrew, the next car is Thorsen.
Didn't get that right. We've caught it, got that wrong. Braked too late, but we managed to catch it. That was not good.
P11.
Definitely give the guy a bit of an in with that kind of dodgy driving.com. It's just totally spun out. Again, this bloody Ferrari. So PSIs are struggling a little bit, so that's possibly why I'm a bit skiddy. They're just on the optimal kind of side. Bit slow through there. Just lost a bit of confidence
Okay,
after that skid.
15 minutes left, that's 15 minutes.
So there's a big gap now forming. Just don't feel confident in this car in the corners. So quite a bit slow that lap, unfortunately.
It's all over you. Keep your exit speeds up, stay smooth.
Yeah, I know. I was kind of pulling away from him. Then I gave him a bit of an in. I was better through there. Definitely quicker than him on the straights. But yeah, there's a 4-second gap now forming. I was better through there. I think he's going to... Oh God, wow.
Car left. Clear left.
It's like he had turbo boost then. Literally, he just shot.
Come on, don't let him get away.
Okay. These slow laps
Driver in
are
front of us is
hurting me
Maul.
now. Yep.
Okay, Andrew, we've gone out of track limits. Keep it between the lines. We're halfway home. We think the fuel's going to be tight. You might need to save some.
Okay. Wow. What do you mean not have enough fuel to go round? Okay.
The active Mel ahead is now 1.2, V12.
How I save fuel, I'm not entirely sure. Okay, this could be interesting if I run out of fuel. I've never under fueled before.
You've used half your fuel.
Don't quite know if I've got enough fuel or not now. We're waiting to say I've got enough fuel. So we've got 10 minutes left, so I should be okay, I think.
Yellow flag, stay sharp.
What was doing there? Into firstgear.com.
Green flag, incident clear.
Try to be a bit more careful with fuel there.
Okay, Andrew, don't think about the lap times. Just hit each and every apex. P11. Minutes remaining, 10 minutes.
Okay, hopefully we can have enough fuel. But we should do.
The gap to Mel ahead is now 2.3 seconds.
So there's quite a gap now. So this has been a bit driving Miss Daisy. Been quite conservative. Still not feeling confident with this Ferrari at all, really. Looks like it just slides all over the place.
Fair weather, he's leading the race.
Sort of by times nowhere near what I'm capable of, but the stage just going to get around and have enough fuel.
Yellow flag, sector 1. We think that Kramer has gone off.
Okay, if it helps me, that'll be good.
Yellow flag.
We get there's a car off. Yeah, it's the car off there. I think we've lapped him, so it has actually helped us from a position point of view.
Green flag, all clear. Got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
Okay, so fuel is going to be tight, but that's okay. So I think I kind of overestimated what my potential lap times were. Thinking I could be faster than I actually am. I think I did to around 147, so obviously we're averaging around 148, which is quite a bit slower.
Sector 1 is clear.
Just want to keep this position now and keep it in one piece.
The gap to Mole ahead is increasing. It's now 4.2.
That was better through that corner. So the guys ahead are going to start battling soon, I think. That sun's bright. Okay, 4 laps of fuel left. It's going to be tight.
Green flag, sector 2. We think
Okay.
Backman has binned it. Yellow flag. Green flag, all clear.
I guess that's the guy.
Michael is reeling you in. The gap's now 5.9.
Okay. This guy is all over the road. Look at it. Where's he going? I'm not sure. So I'm going to try and tuck round him if I can. He's a bit all over the place. Okay, 4 laps. Okay, yellow flag. So what's happened now?
That's 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes. Keep it nice and smooth. Come on, let the race come to us.
Okay. Just 3 laps of fuel. It's going to be super tight.
The gap in front is increasing.
Might be coasting.
It's now 0.9.
Come on. Oh gosh. Oh no. Dealing with his crash caused me to crash. Trying to avoid him. Put me in the right spin.
Okay, Andrew. You picked up a bit of aero damage.
Dealing with trying to dodge him. Just I took my eye off my corner. It's amazing watching other drivers just completely vexes you. I'd done really well up until that point. Okay, 3 laps of fuel.
Okay, mate, we really think you should pass this guy.
Yes, me too, me too. Can't believe I made that hash on 151, that's shocking. Okay, 2 laps to go.
The gap in front is now 0.8. We estimate you've got 5 minutes of fuel remaining.
Okay. It's going to be tight. we might not have enough fuel. That's a very distinct possibility.
2 minutes to go, 2 minutes.
I don't know if we get... This is going to be incredibly tight. Bit of slidey through that. God, this Ferrari is just an absolute nightmare. Okay.
Very little fuel left.
Not sure how to play this now. We've got at least this lap and one more. I'm not sure we're going to make it round. This might be a race that's gone well and then falls apart with lack of fuel.
Yellow flag, E11. We're clear of the incident, green flag.
I'm going to have to, I think, just relinquish places, I think, just to...
Clear right.
Just to conserve fuel to get round, I think.
Come on, Andrew, don't let him get away.
I just don't, I haven't got the fuel.
Clear left.
Actually, oh gosh,
On your right, clear right.
3.5 litres. Try to do a bit of coasting. We should just have enough fuel to make it round if we're careful.
Last lap.
Car right. Clear right.
I'm not going to try and battle these. Case of... It's a case of getting round. No, unfortunately. Bit of a shame really to sort of... Hopefully we can get round. Hopefully we can coast down the hill. So the guy next one is 6 seconds behind me. Just trying to coast as much as I can. There's 6.3 seconds between the guy and 14. Well, there's a lesson there. I've always been over cautious with fuel. And they've had to almost coast round the last few laps. It's an interesting one to contemplate. He lost a couple of positions just of sort of worrying about fuel. Gosh, bloody hell. What are these guys doing? Hell, that was it. That was a fluke. 2 cars off at the end.
It's over. Bring it back round.
And we managed to nick the 2 positions that we lost because of the fueling sitch. Wow, 0.3 litres of fuel. Oh my gosh. We literally were coasting for that last lap. And goodness what those guys were doing at the end, but we got back the 2 places that we lost because we just couldn't push for fuel. So let's have a look at where we were with the final position. Yeah. There's my mouse. So, a very conservative race. I was just very conscious of getting round safely. P11, okay, we'll take that. So hopefully, it's not ideal. You know, I wanted a sort of top 10, but considering that, you know, we were low on fuel and we were being quite conservative, and we were really struggling actually with sort of pace around the sort of the last couple of laps. We'll see how he's averaging around 149, 147. Okay. So we did a 147 in lap 4, so that was good, and then just slowly lost the pace really, so I'm not quite sure what happened there, but then obviously this is where we sort of struggle and we were sort of in coasty country, but you know what, it's after this sort of failure at the weekend at the Hungaroring, it's a race with relatively low incidents. We got round, nicked 2 places at the end. I do hope you enjoyed it. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. If you like the video, a thumbs up is always appreciated. We'll be streaming next week. I'm not sure actually where we are next week, but we'll be streaming again next Tuesday. I do hope you enjoy it. We should hopefully be out of the rookies now. We should be hopefully back in the Iron League, all be well. So